Hello guys, Chris back here again with another episode of Historic Brawl. Today we are actually going to be playing all artifact deck. One of the few decks where we can actually have an artifact in our command zone too, because we're going with Golos as our commander. Pretty powerful commander, all things considered. It has been proven, at least in the commander format, that even if you're casting bad spells with him, he's still pretty good. So I'd rate this deck a little less janky than some of our other options. We're up against Tybalt, which concedes. We might see more of that. Golos is a commander that, if you don't want to play against him, you don't want to play against him. I get that. Creepy looking werewolf. Halloween was not as scary as I thought it would be. Hopefully House of Ash delivers some on the spookums, but I don't know if it will. Is that a vampire behind the werewolf? Or is that like a geist in front of the house there? It might be. It's at the very least clothing. We just don't know what's inside of it. And that tends to be the case, honestly. Honestly, I'm just rambling because we're having a hard time finding a match at the moment. Oh, we got one. Waiting for opponent. It only took us 1 whole minute. We're up against a tree deck. So tree decks tend to show up a lot because Golos is top tier, Tree is top tier. It just makes sense that you'd run into them, you know? So I'm just running generically good artifacts. The first draft of this deck did not have any basic lands in it, which did not work out because I have things that find basic lands. I think we're going to go Maze Mine Tome on 2. So this is for combo-y type things. Not like real combos, but you know. Cast something, bounce it, cast, bounce, that kind of thing. For Paradox Engine. Which, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I just said Paradox Engine. How can it not be a real combo for playing Paradox Engine? But we don't really have anything that would like end in the game with Paradox Engine. I mean, I guess casting Golos and I think I'm gonna scry. I don't want to scry. So when you're playing all artifacts, your card advantage is not great all the time. Yeah. Goodbye, Light of Hope. You were a bad card. I don't want you. This really has shown off artifact supremacy. We could proliferate the page counters on our book. Of course, that would only serve to get us killed, but you know, I don't know if we have a 4-mana creature in our deck. What are we gonna do? I think we go Heart of Kieran. Yeah, I think we go Scrap Heap Scrounger. Heart of Kieran. Cause then we can crew Heart of Kieran, which is good. I like crewing things. Our Tome of the Infinite may actually be a way to. How many instant or sorceries are under it? Yo, that's not cool. It might be a way to get on our magic mirror. If we had played our decoration module and had 4 extra mana, we could have saved it. Gonna need that land drop. Thank you. I wouldn't mind a tree. You know, it occurs to me that I may not have any blue creatures in the deck. We can Golos next turn. Normally I'd Golos for Field of the Dead, but because we have 3 islands on board, doesn't really do much, does it? I want one of those. So what I need to make this happen, I need Chromatic Orrery. We'll still get Field of the Dead. Yeah, I need Chromatic Orrery and enough mana to cast Paradox Engine, and then something to do with all that mana.
If the job is wrong, I change the terms. I can get used to working with others.
Yeah, they went from 0 to 100 pretty quick.
The future is not yet decided.
No, Casmina, I'm pretty sure the future is laden with our death, I think. No block. 6 damage ain't gonna kill me. So let's play Paradox Engine. Giant Growth was not the card I was looking for. Let's end that thing.
Well, I guess I got in over my head.
Cast. Oh my god. Ugin? Ugin, where did you come from? There's no 7-drop on the board. Just got a free Ugin out of nowhere. Dude, how? How did that happen? This is 6. 1 plus 6? Am I missing something? Pretty sure that's not the way that works, but... So the highest among the permanents they controlled was 6. 6 plus 1 equals 7. 7 does not equal Ugin. Was it the bridge? It had to have been the bridge, right?
The hunt is over.
It was the bridge, okay.
When the time is right,
Golos in his lineup of artifacts has not made it happen. Although the really surprising thing in this is that we got Ugin ulted and did not die immediately. What in the hell is that? Yo, mate, that's not an ability that Arlen has. Why is Arlen cosplaying? Why is Kesmina cosplaying as Arlen? Arena, what drugs did you take? What the hell is our opponent doing? Sorry, I'm just so flabbergasted. Like, what the? Why? Why? We altered an Ugin. We only put a Craterhoof Behemoth in play. Which, if you're playing Craterhoof Behemoths, you should have more than one creature. That's just common sense. But then they had their Kasmina.
I will return with even more.
Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. Arena got it right. Arlen sacrificed herself because each other. Okay. This is getting weird. They got Finale of Devastation into Time Warp. Like, normally I'd concede out of here, but our opponent is, they're testing my knowledge of the game, and I don't know if I like it. Well, actually, the 2 attacks will get us dead, so we will concede. They had 30 damage worth of attacks. Thanks to the Time Warp. Time Warp was the right choice. I don't know why they didn't go for it first. Were they trying to go for, like, big dinosaur monster? No, Boris. Into the raise something? Did another Craterhoof effect? Another 7 damage? Might have been it. Up against Omnath, Locus of Creation. This is what happens when you play Toxic Commanders, by the way. You get paired up with Toxic Commanders. You know what? We're just gonna lay it on the line. Never mind. I think I'm gonna Traveler's Amulet on 1. Field of the Dead on 2. Crack Traveler's Amulet. We could deal 1 damage to ourselves. That would actually be kind of cool. Field of the Dead. Crack it. Not our Field of the Dead. We'll take a blue source. We need blue. Sharding Sphinx is one of those cards that got snuck in through Jumpstart that's actually kind of good in an artifact deck. Because we do play a lot of artifact creatures. Ghost Corridor? Let's Ghost Quarter him. Get rid of a white source. All our lands are colorless, so it doesn't really matter if we lose them. We will never cast an owl without the magic thing. World Tree. I think we lost again, honestly. I don't know why I thought going down the land was a good idea, but it wasn't. That's weird, I know. But I kind of did want to see if they had basics in their deck. Like, generally when I build these 4 or 5 color decks, basics are kind of hard to find room for. I mean, they're not, but there are definitely a lot of fun dual lands you want to play. And let's be fair, if you're playing many colors, you might as well just play Field of the Dead. There's no reason not to. Well, other than the fact that it's a broken card and it tilts people, but let's be fair, if you're playing Magic the Gathering, you're probably already tilted, so there's no saving a sinking ship, right? They have been playing Magic for a long time. And I did just strip mine myself against a ramp deck, didn't I? That was super dumb. Anyway, Aetherflux Reservoir? I only have artifacts. At least it's not as bad as the Planeswalker, the last game of the Planeswalker deck challenge, where there's literally a card in the game that turns off your entire deck. That was not fun. Immortal Sun, you are a beloved card, but that was not the proper time to show up. So they have 6 mana here. I'm excited to see what they'll do with it. Druid class. Another land drop if they need it. Although they will have to spend their last green mana. We've taken 4 damage. That is bad for us. Hey, I have another land I can sacrifice. Here goes 7 damage. Down to 6. Is it Golos time? Up to 7. We'll let it go to hand. We're dead next turn anyways. So, Blast Zone? Let's be ambitious. See if we can take out 3 permanents in the next turn that will not include us. Because we will be dead. $17 damage heading our way. Hey, I would like to die by the hand of a Dryad, please. Ah, well. Well, we'll do one more. I know I thought about making this series play until you win, but that ideal quickly died. I was gonna die with the Planeswalker episode, but we got an early scoop in that one, so... Oh wait, never mind, we won, didn't we? Our first opponent conceded to us immediately upon seeing we were goalless. So we're just technically playing out some bonus games, aren't we? Record, completely flawless. I've won with every tribal deck that I've tried. At least once. In some context. I never said there had to be any actual magic played. So we have a blue source. Play our second artifact next turn. Why didn't I open on an untapped land and play Renegade Map? That would have been more useful. I don't know, I'm just used to playing tap lands on one. The 3-mana rampant growth, that's nothing to scoff at. You know what, actually that was kind of sweet. Quarter monitor, untap our artifact land, play a Renegade Map. Yeah, I can't complain. So I think I'm gonna go Cold Heart on blue. That. And I'll correct this for an island. No attacks. So here comes Nissa. Nissa is an easy avenue to defeat. Oh, well, they didn't draw land, so I guess we're okay for now. I mean, next turn I can just Golos. Does Golos beat a Nissa? And they were in Standard together, and I think they were probably both in top tier decks for around the same amount of time. Is there a land in Historic that when it enters the battlefield it makes a mana? I feel like there is. I feel like I've seen something like that somewhere. So we have 7 mana. If we draw a land, we can... well, actually, we can Gilded Lotus. How did... we have 6 mana. Activate that. So do we just go for Planar Bridge? I think we go for Gilded Lotus. Come on, opponent. Taking a little while, aren't you? Because you know the fear that comes from playing against such a high-powered deck. So we're going to play Moonslover Key. I'm not going to lie, I don't know how we beat Nissa if she ultimates. Because those infinitely power. Well, I don't know how we beat Nissa if she does this either. I guess we just Golos and pray.
The land shall conquer you.
Golos and pray looks like the Looks like the approach of the day. They tapped down an attacker. That's promising. Do they have another land? Maybe they just wanted to reach the ultimate. Okay. So this could do something. Aetherflux Reservoir? Panharmonicon? Can't cast any more spells, but I can go grab an artifact. Preferably one that'll draw me cards. That counts as a mana ability? That's dumb. Chromatic Orrery seems to be the answer. Golos counts as 5 colors, so why can't you block? Oh, none of my things can block. Is there a reason for that? Oh, Lamb Halt. Am I just dead? I might just be dead. $62. Yeah, that's it. Well, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.